He in the house.
Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago Wolves? You made it to the finals. Time to shine.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals.
We've been building to this all season. The NBA. You look at Chicago, a whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Hardy, and it's Wall in at the 5, down low. Pass to Thunder. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. And Grant, plenty of sustained success for MP. 10 NBA Finals appearances. Seems like he's always in the hunt.
And obviously championships are counted first. But we do have to give him credit for just being in the mix year after. Plenty of bites at the apple, and he's won his share.
Here's Robin. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Hardy. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Thunder. And there's the drive. Pass to Potter. Here's Gromit. And it's all from three-point range. First quarter, just over a minute played. The 3 from Wood. Rebounded by Pickett. Here's Hardy. They set the pick. On target from range. Hardy's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Man, good whistle there.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Good on both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Gromit. The 3 connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Left side Barnes. Powell with a steal. Pass to Gromit. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. He has 6.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
To the inside. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. set a pick. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Here's Wall. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Driving to the basket.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Takes a 3. Powell's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wood passes to Thunder. Back to Wood. Outside Sharp. From about 19. And it's New Orleans with another.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Pickett. And he lobs it up. Barnes against Wall. Here's Hardy. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Wood misses.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's Hardy. Powell outside. Pass to Gravett. On the take. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Pelicans trail by 3. To the right side. Thunder, the pass to Barnes. Here's Thunder. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Chicago, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Powell. Here's Gravett. 6 points for him. Here's Hardy. Beyond the arc. Once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Thunder, the pass to Sharp. Here's Thunder. He has 7. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. Thunder's got 10.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, you might see a lineup change. Well, I'll be pretty curious.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Here's Powell. No points so far. Here's Hardy. Pass to Gravett. Wall with a screen on Sharp. Here's Gravett. The Bulls with another miss.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Hardy. He has 6. Here's Thunder. And he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gravett. There's a screen. Pass to Pickett. Five on the clock. Here's Gravett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Here's Marshall. Still no points. 17-foot shot on the way. Pelicans cleared away. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. On the court right now. Second quarter for the Bulls. And it's Oakley in at center. Back to Sharp. From 18 feet away. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's Marshall. He has to grab it. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Thunder. The rebound by Ware. The Bulls trail by 5. Here's Grobit for 3. The rebound by Potter. Pass to Thunder. Driving in. Down low. Potter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Out to Wood from outside the arc. Misses again, now 0 for 3. It's stolen by Barnes. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And it's Grobit missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Back to Barnes. That one's good for 2.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Bulls trail by 7. Here's Grobit. Tries a 10-footer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And what a run they've had in these playoffs. Only 3 losses getting to this point.
Well, we're deep into the playoffs. Only dropping 3 games is pretty incredible. They've played fantastic team basketball.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. To the paint. Here's Oakley. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Oakley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Out to Wood. Here's Potter. Grobit grabs the board. Grobit's got 5 rebounds in the game. Thunder, the pass to Barnes. Here's Thunder. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Bulls trail by 7. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He picked up 29 points, and at the other end of the floor, Steve, a reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Grobit nails it from 3. Grobit's got 10.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Pass to Thunder. Wood outside. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. Wood's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's the Pelicans on the break.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. The Bulls trail by 11. Here's Gravett. He's got 10. Over Sharp. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Here's Thunder. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Oakley. Pass to Gravett. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Thunder, the pass to Wood. From downtown, pure from three-point range. Wood's got his second basket of the night.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Claxton, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pickett passes to Hardy. To end the drought. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
The shot by Thunder, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Bulls trail by 16. Here's Gravett. Nails it from beyond the arc. Gravett's got 5.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Thunder. Back to Claxton. Let's go with a 3. And Wall pulls it down. Chicago has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Gravett. There's a screen. Inside. Wall gets the bucket. Wall's got his second basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Thunder. He's got 16. Claxton passes to Thunder. 3-pointer. And Claxton with the 3. 10 points for him.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime.
So it's New Orleans out in front by 19 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the New Orleans Pelicans.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
checking out the circumstance. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got Barnes, and it's Thunder in at the 2 guard. That's the Pelicans 5. To the inside, Barnes. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Wall. Bulls trail by 19. Here's Gravett, and there's the screen. Over Sharp. Wood grabs the board.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going. Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
New Orleans calls timeout. Thunder, the pass to Claxton. Here's Thunder. Pass to Norris. Lets it fly. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 14 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Claxton. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And it's Gravett missing. New Orleans leading by 22. From 20 feet. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. For 3, Hardy. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Takes it inside. Gravett grabs the board.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Has to Ware.
2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the third quarter.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Norris to the wing, right side. And there's a pick. Here's Claxton. And again, New Orleans, no good. And it's Powell with the ball for the Bulls. Here's Gravett. He has 7. Great look, but off the mark.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Thunder. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
Woods checked in for New Orleans. Powell's shot is off. The Pelicans lead by 21. Wagner, the pass to Thunder. Into the lane. Out to Wood. Jacks up a 3. And it's Graham with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
44 seconds left in the third. Rebounded by Norris. Norris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Evans. Here's Thunder. 18 points for him. Releases from 15. And the basket by Wood. Wood's got 10.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Out to Powell. Here's Marshall. Unloads. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And so it's New Orleans ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. And it's Ware in at the 3, small forward. And so New
This series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle.